A key to creating longer-lasting roadways is preventing issues due to asphalt rutting and cracking. And having simulations that closely mimic real-world conditions is key to understanding how asphalt will ultimately perform. The Texas Department of Transportation, working with the University of Texas at El Paso and the Center for Transportation Research, investigated current laboratory practices to determine methods that best imitate different aging states to help design an asphalt mixture that is more resistant to rutting and cracking.
The project that we are focusing on has to deal with the aging of the hot mix asphalt pavement after it's been laid down.
We can design material on day one, but we don't know how environmental effects negatively impact it over time.
As we lay down the asphalt and as the sun hits it and day in and day out, the material becomes more brittle. One of the goals of this project is to simulate that state of brittleness in the material in the laboratory before we lay down the asphalt to make sure that it would last.
If we can impose those environmental effects in the laboratory today, we can design a material that will last much longer.
One of the problems is that it would take around 5 days to a week to simulate the system in the laboratory, or on the other hand, if they accelerate it, they would not achieve the state that the pavement has, the asphalt has in the field.
And then you start throwing in multiple projects and multiple mixtures, you're really going to tie up a lot of ovens and a lot of time. And so while this seems to give us good data, it doesn't necessarily lend itself to being a usable test all the time, right? Because it's not very practical.
So our mission was to come up with a way of ranking the different mixes in a short period of time so that it can be practical for the DOTs to use. So we looked at two different processes, one oxidizing and generating the brittleness through oxidation by using ozone, and the second one by using pressure, with the goal of reducing the time from a week, 5 days to a week, to maybe less than 48 hours.
If we can utilize these different methods and say, can we design a mixture on day one that's good, and then see, we predicted in 2 years it would still be good, and let's see if it's still good. And so this is going to be a lengthy process, but I do think this is the next step in ensuring that we're making cracking resistant material.
The main benefit is that you can achieve the oxidation that is representative of the field condition. These are the two important things. You can achieve it in a very short period of time. So for every mix, we can go through this process and not delay the construction.
For more information and to find the publication for this project, please visit the TxDOT Research Library at the link shown below.